Let's jump directly into the video. As you can see, I have a raw face which I have cleansed, toned and moisturized. Now, towards the primer, since I have large pores and an oily skin, I'm using a silicone-based primer. Tell me, are you someone who find it really difficult to do a makeup, or you feel like your makeup doesn't come out the way when you look and try to recreate? Then this video is completely for you. Here in this video, I have created a beautiful eye makeup which resembles a sunset plus a beautiful base and an overall kind of bridal look. All the eyeshadows that I have used are matte, and I have explained everything step by step so that it is even more easier for a beginner to do a glamorous makeup like so. So, why to wait for? Let's get started. And as I already said, I have used a primer that is silicone based. Now, if you're someone who has a dry skin, you can go for an hydrating or illuminating primer, and that does the work for you. Just remember that you need to use a very little quantity and apply it in a light or slight massaging motion all around the face. Now, as you can see, the silicone primer has smoothened the surface and has minimized the appearance of pores. Now, this is what we need: a clear surface or a smooth surface before jumping into the main makeup. Once you're done with the priming, over here you need to wait or give it some time to settle. So for that, I'm starting with the eyebrows. Now for the eyebrows, I've used a brown colored pencil that has a spoolie to one side. I am filling the sparse areas. Now if you feel that you have good eyebrows, don't need to follow this step. But since we are creating a glamorous makeup, it's always good that you fill the sparse areas and just cover up the corrections. Now over here, instead of the pencil or brown pencil, you can even use a brown eyeshadow and do the same. To give a perfect border, I'm giving or applying a concealer that is lighter in shade and applying it at the border of my eyebrows. Now, for the base of eye makeup, I'm using a yellow colored concealer. Now, here you can use any light concealer as the base, because a light colored concealer will pop up whatever color you apply on top of it. So try to go for a lighter concealer which is much lighter than your skin tone. Applying it with the help of a small flat brush all around the eyes, in fact on the eyelid. Now blending it with the help of my fingers. I find it much convenient to blend it with the fingers since the warmth of the hand can blend the product properly. Now, to set everything at place, I'm using a translucent white powder and a fluffy brush and just setting my base. Now that's how you set the base for the eye makeup. Now to start with, I'm using a lighter shade. Over here, I've used an orange color, deposited at the outer corner and in wiping motion, spreading it towards the inner corner. Whenever you start with an eye makeup, always start with a lighter shade so that whatever you apply doesn't look like stamped. Instead, that needs to have a good, smooth, nice, light surface. So always go for a lighter shade. Later on, as the second color, I have used a purple, a darker shade, and applied it again at the outer corner, just below the transition shade, and in wiping motion towards the inner corner. Here, we are focusing more on the outer and the inner corner and just in wiping motion, spreading it all around. Now, to bring everything at place or to make it look seamless with a clean fluffy brush, just blending everything. You need to do it very softly and very slowly. Now to create the cut crease, what we are going to do is we're going to pick a lighter shade of concealer and apply it directly at the center part of your eyelid. Now here I have picked the same yellow color with the flat brush, applying it at the center part. I'm gonna open up my eyes like so. Now you see a dot over there at the crease area. Now starting from the inner corner, you need to join the dot and create a cut crease. This is the most easiest way that you can create a cut crease for. if you are someone who is doing it for the first time. Now, once you have created the cut crease, you need to fill the entire area with the same color like so. As I said, you can pick any lighter concealer for doing the same. Once it is applied, settle it down or blend it with the help of your fingers. Now to start with the eye makeup, since the cut crease base is set, I'm taking a flat brush and yellow color and applying it almost all the cut crease area or on top of the cut crease area, leaving the inner corner. Inner corner we are going to keep it as it is. That will be the lightest shade, and from that lighter shade we are jumping to this yellow color. That would be the second lighter shade that we'll be applying. Now for the application, always go for a flat brush. Once this is done, we are going to pick the next color, which is a red color, and applying it again in dabbing motion in between the yellow and the corner or the outer corner color, that is purple. The transition always has to be from the lighter shade towards the darker shade, like over here from yellow to orange to purple. Now to blend everything, I'm using a soft fluffy brush and blending first the crease area, and with the same brush cleaning it on a dry tissue, I'm going to blend all the colors or the edges of the colors. You don't have to mix it. Just blend the edges so that all the colors appear merged to one another. That's it. Now once this is done, we're going to create a wing, for which I'm using a black eyeliner and creating the wing. Wasn't this the simplest but most beautiful eyeshadow or eye makeup? Now, moving towards the face, I'm going to apply the concealer or a concealer that is a true match to my skin tone and applying it to cover the dark areas. Here, I'm blending it with the help of my fingers. You can even go for a corrector instead of a concealer. Now, to take off the excess product, I'm going to take a damp beauty blender and just run through the concealer part. Now for the foundation, I'm taking the foundation and applying it in dotted motion. This is a true match to my skin tone, and spreading it all around my face in dotted motions. Never forget your neck when the application of foundation is there. Otherwise, it will appear very different in two color. So never skip this step. Now once the application is done, we are going to blend it with the same damp beauty blender in dabbing motion. Here you can even use a foundation brush, but I prefer to do or go with the blending beauty blender. That's it. Now for contouring, here I'm using a stick and contouring the cheek area, the chin, try to pout your face to feel the cheekbone and draw accordingly. Now for the nose, doing the same, starting it from the tip of my eyebrows and touching at the tip of your nose to create that sharpness or the sharpened look. Now if you are someone who has a broad forehead, you can even contour that area like so. Now to blend this using the same beauty blender and in upward motion blending the cheekbone, in downward motion blending the chin. Always blend the chin in downward motion and the cheek area in upward motion. That's how you get the perfect structure. And dabbing the forehead or the product on the forehead. For the nose, again with the same beauty blender, I'm just dabbing and bringing the product downwards. Dab and bring it downwards. That's how the nose gets the contoured structure. Now for the lip, to define it, I'm using the contour stick on the upper lip and again blending it with the help of a beauty blender. In fact, I'm just dabbing it up. Now for the blush, taking a cream blush in pink shade and applying it just on top of the contoured area. Again, blending it with the help of beauty blender. For the chin, for the cheek, again, it has to be in upward motion towards the ears. That's it. Now for the eyes, before drawing the waterline, I'm just settling or highlighting the under eye area with the help of a banana powder. Now with the help of a white pencil, I'm just drawing the waterline. This gives the eye an effect that it looks big. Now covering the lower waterline area with the help of black eyeliner, the same eyeliner with which we created the wing. Now for the lashes, I'm curling it with the help of a curler and later on applying mascara. Here I'm going to apply false eyelashes like so. I've applied the glue and just placed it. Now to enhance the bronzing and blush, taken a palette and with the help of a fluffy brush applying the bronzer and the blush. Also applying the highlighter with the same brush at the cupid bone, the chin, the cheeks. Now for the lips, I'm using a red colored lip liner and bordering it out. You can even go for a nude color, but I prefer to go with the color which is almost similar with the eyeshadow or eye colors. Now filling up the entire area with a purple colored glittered lipstick. It's a liquid lipstick. That's it. Now settling everything at place with the help of a setting mist. Now that's how you create this look. You can even create this look for your own marriage or any haldi or any function that you want. And I hope the steps were easiest for you. If you like my content, please spare a moment to subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.